Most businesses outsource their website, manage developers, and wait weeks for changes. I'll show you exactly how to do it yourself using AI. I run a 7-figure business built on clean systems, and one of the most overlooked leverage points is their website. In this video, I'll show you how I use Lovable to quickly build or update websites so you can do it fast without developers or delays. Lovable is an AI platform that allows you to create websites or apps or virtually anything you can think of by just generating a few prompts. The beauty of this platform is that there's no limits on how creative you can get. Let's dive into it. Okay, so first thing you guys want to do is create a free account in lovable.dev. That's just a matter of throwing your email in there, and then you would land to this page. And then from there, you either have two options to create a website, and then I'll show you guys how to actually edit it after. Super easy, and the link to actually create and through Lovable is down below. So first thing you want to do, or the two options that you have, is one, you can use Lovable and grab a template from another website and basically copy it and essentially add your spin or your customization after. So that's one method. The other method is to go into ChatGPT and essentially say the following. So create me a website for lovable.dev for my landscaping business in this example. And you would just do this prompt. Landscaping is the example that I'm using in this. And then it'll give you the whole prompt that you can just copy and paste into this section right here, which is really cool. So that's one method. Or you could just find other competitor landscapers in this example and just copy their website. So what I'm going to say is, here's this website. I've already done this, but I'm just going to throw in the prompt. I'm going to say copy this website as a template for, and then I would just copy the URL and paste it. And so I already did it over here. I said copy this website for a template, and then it just did this whole entire thing. It copied the exact website. And so here is the website, and didn't do it to a T, but it's pretty similar, like very, very similar, which is awesome. And then all the buttons work as well. So going back to here, you can click home, click services, it'll go to certain sections. And this was just a matter of one prompt, and I created this whole thing very similar to it. So now the next stage is creating your edits. So what I would do is, I'm going to use my website that I've done this for as an example of how easy it is to make edits, because I have the paid version on that. So essentially, it takes, I think it's around $20 or so, but usually it costs $150 plus to create a website, and then it takes time for the ongoing edits when you have to reach out to the person and be like, hey, make this edit. Here's actually how to do it all yourself. So when it comes to the edits function, so you do have to potentially upgrade to Lovable to do these ongoing edits, but however, it is well worth it. So for the speed and convenience, and also it's a cost savings as well. So I'm going to do it over here. And this is what this looks like. So here is my website, and essentially what I can do is I can ask it to do anything, and I would recommend using these two shortcuts to really make changes very quickly in Lovable. So all I do is I just screenshot different sections that I want to change, and then it does it for me. So the screenshot on the Mac is Command Control Shift 4, and then on the Windows it's Windows Shift S. So use whatever shortcut that is relevant for your computer. I have a Mac right now, so I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say, right now, before I even do a screenshot, I can just talk to it. So you can do the chat where you basically can talk to it and say, hey, I'd like to make this edit. How should I best approach it? And let's actually just do that. So I'm going to go to the chat option. I would like to make my mode in white mode rather than dark mode. Let's just say that. So rather than dark mode over here, I just want to make it the white mode. Let's just see what it says. And look at this. So obviously that was awful English, but it still understood what I wanted to say. So light mode is what it's called. And so I found the configuration. Here it is. It gives you the whole plan. I don't even care what this is. I'm just gonna be like, do it. So I'm gonna say implement the plan, and let's see how it looks. And say I don't like this, I can always just go back and undo, which is really cool. So while this does this, I want to show you guys the other function. The other function is going to be, if I wanted to change this to, so right now it says join today. So I could click on it right now and I could show you what it actually does, which is cool. But say I wanted to change the link or change the verbiage or anything I wanted to change on this. All I do is I'm just going to screenshot the section and I'm going to say, make this say join now. I'm just going to share the section that I'm looking to do. And let's just do that real quick. And I'm going to go back to the light mode. And then look at that, it says join now. So it took 10 seconds to do that, and then I could just change it. And then I want to change it back, I could say preview the latest version, and then I could easily change it back, which is really cool. So I can do that with anything. I could just copy this whole section and I could say, hey, change this, change the icon. I could just screenshot it and change it. And then even furthermore, say I wanted to change the links on these. So I actually want to show you what I've done in the past here. So for this one, I was basically trying to find and see if I can make this each have their own link. So I could just share each link to, with certain people. And then I asked it how to do it, and then it did it. So it's very simple. It's just a matter of exploring and asking questions on how to do certain things, and they'll do it for you. And I recommend, or highly recommend, screenshotting the certain things you want to change, and it will do that change. And here is the light mode that I just did, which I'm not a huge fan of. So, but it just goes to show you could just do it super quickly by just a matter of asking it a question. So I'm going to restore to the previous version before this whole thing. So I'm going to go right here. And look at this. It's just a matter of clicking right here. And you say revert to this previous version. And so all the changes that I made, I just wanted to go back. So right now it's going to go back. And so that's how you can easily say you were to do all these changes. You messed up the whole thing. You can just easily revert back. So in a nutshell, the game plan, or what I highly suggest, is you create a website through either copying someone's template or using ChatGPT on how to create that prompt. And then once it's created, I recommend buying the additional version, in the sense that you can just easily screenshot different sections and change it where it is needed, or you could just simply ask it and it'll make that adjustment. And lastly, since I restored it, you can see the whole, it's all white, or back to dark rather, and it says join today rather than join now, and you can see the messages that I reverted. So that is a very simple, quick way. Takes a few minutes to create a website very easily. And then say you want to just change your picture, your logo, that's another, just a matter of like, hey, add this link to this, or create this picture, or whatever the case is. It does it super simple. If you got any value out of this, please subscribe and drop a comment. This channel is where I show real estate operators how to scale businesses through systems, organization, and AI, using wholesale real estate as the proving ground. Click the links below for all my resources. Thank you.